fact, let's listen in to what the Prime Minister himself had to say about the state of the economy. What are the expectations from the budget? And remember, this comes at a time when you have got volatility across the world. Thanks to Donald Trump, the American president, people literally don't know what could hit them tomorrow. One never knows because he is wielding the tariffs like some kind of personal arm, you know.
Absolutely.
Like he tells countries, I think I'm going to slap 50% tariffs on you. And in that situation, for a country to try and predict what the next few months are going to be like, extremely tricky yet extremely crucial. Here's what India is looking at right now.
21वीं सदी का एक चौथाई हिस्सा बीत चुका है। ये दूसरे चौथाई का प्रारंभ हो रहा है और 2047 विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने के लिए ये महत्वपूर्ण 25 वर्ष का दौर आरंभ हो रहा है और ये दूसरे क्वार्टर का, इस शताब्दी की दूसरे क्वार्टर का ये पहला बजट आ रहा है। इस सरकार की ये पहचान रही है रिफॉर्म, परफॉर्म एंड ट्रांसफॉर्म। और अब तो हम रिफॉर्म एक्सप्रेस पर चल पड़े हैं, बहुत तेजी से चल पड़े हैं। और मैं संसद के भी सभी साथियों का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि इस रिफॉर्म एक्सप्रेस को गति देने में वे भी अपनी सकारात्मक शक्ति को लगा रहे हैं और उसके कारण रिफॉर्म एक्सप्रेस को भी लगातार गति मिल रही है। साथियों, इस वर्ष का प्रारंभ बहुत ही पॉजिटिव नोट के साथ शुरू हुआ है। आत्मविश्वास भरा हिंदुस्तान आज विश्व के लिए आशा की किरण भी बना है, आकर्षण का केंद्र भी बना है। इस क्वार्टर के प्रारंभ में ही भारत और यूरोपियन यूनियन का फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट आने वाली दिशाएं कितनी उज्जवल है, भारत के युवाओं का भविष्य कितना उज्जवल है, उसकी एक झलक है।
Well, Padmaja, there have been many positives this year. There has been good monsoon and also growth rate is expected to be around 6.8 to 7.2%, which is actually much better than what the projections were last year. So clearly India is in a sweet spot. The budget is going to, take note of all of this. But of course, there will be a balancing act between fiscal consolidation and reforms is what we've been told. But most importantly, domestic issues, how should the government look at making the common man's life better is also something that the government...
And at the same time, also about making their own political fortunes and the direction of their own political party better. Because again, a crucial year in terms of elections.
Yeah.
And last year we had seen a huge focus was on Bihar. So many measures that had been announced in the budget there. This time you've got 4 states, 1 UT going to elections, very crucial states as well. The stamp of that, the electoral stamp is also, so you've got to, on the one hand, balance what's happening globally, and on the other, domestic compulsions and political messaging as well.
Absolutely. And while we talk about MSMEs, last time there was also a guarantee scheme that was issued for them. There was much focus on jobs, and this time that is likely to continue. But yes, special focus on exports because that is a sector that has been impacted greatly by tariffs. But like Padmaja said, last time a Bihar package was announced that also led to a lot of political criticism. So we'll have to wait and see if the government is cautious about that. Tejshri, my colleague, joins us from outside the finance minister's residence. We also have Vijay Gopal joining us from Chennai, and we have Manogya joining us from Kolkata. Thank you all of you for being part of this. Tejshri, to you first. Usually there's a tradition, the finance minister leaves from her house, she goes to North Block, she goes to finance ministry. She also pays a visit to the president's residence. She pays a visit to the president, and then of course the cabinet meeting takes place, the cabinet approves the budget and the budget gets presented. When is the finance minister expected to leave from her residence?
Well, Vasudha, 2 to 3 different things. First of all, today when Nirmala Sitharaman is going to leave from her residence, 15 Safdarjung Road, from where we are reporting right now, what we are expecting is it will be 8:30 a.m. when she will be leaving from her residence, and she will be first time going towards Kartavya Bhavan, because till date the finance minister used to go to North Block, and then the finance minister used to go to the president's house. But now this will be the first time when Nirmala Sitharaman as a finance minister will be first going to the Kartavya Bhavan, which is the office of the finance ministry. Then from there she will be going to the president, to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and finally from there, after completing all the formalities, she will be heading towards the parliament. Now I would also like to show you the visuals as to what is happening over here just outside the residence of finance minister, and also let us talk about what will be different this time when Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, will be presenting the budget. Number one, as we discussed, it is being presented on Sunday. Number two, the part A of the budget, which usually first focused on the aspirations, visions and aim of India's economy, those all important parts will be included in part B. This is a quite significant change that we are going to witness. Apart from that, all eyes for common man, for the Aam Aadmi of India, will definitely be on the tax, and of course the tax slab. Last year we saw that how it was still 12.75 lakhs.
Now, attention, Vasudha, just to put you on hold for a second, because we are putting out images of the finance minister year on year. And remember, she brought back, instead of the leather briefcase, she brought back the Bahi Khata. If we can just quickly go back to those images. And that is also one of the enduring, images of the budget now. So traditionally, what used to have that briefcase that was held up by past finance ministers, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman went back to the Bahi Khata, and some talk also happens of the saris that she wears. She's worn a Kantha one year, she's worn a Mangalgiri sari, if I'm not mistaken, one year. Let's see what happens this year. Is it going to be, with a hat tip to Tamil Nadu, to Assam? I don't know. Maybe something about Bengal or something completely different. But let's also get in Manogya at this point. We were talking about part B of the budget, and that is going to be significant because it's not just about what has been achieved, but also the long-term goals that are now going to be elaborated upon, Manogya. More specifically, is this intended to be a message for countrymen who are wondering if the global volatility is going to affect our country as well? Why this historic move this time around?
Well, Padmaja, I'm joined by some beautiful ladies and intelligent too, and they will be answering these questions on what do they expect. These are Millennium Mams of Kolkata, very, very famous, and let me tell you that they know business like nobody's business. But tell me, Shraddha, what are you expecting with the global tariffs coming in, and do you feel that Bengal will have a special place this time? Ye dil mange more?
Yes, this time is election time, Manogya. So definitely Bengal is looking for something more. So on the tax ground, middle class and salaried taxpayers are looking for higher redemptions and higher standard deductions. From a woman point of view, I would like to just highlight one thing. Education has been one thing which government hasn't touched since years. So they should do something in education which will help the future of the country.
Well, and UGC coming in place, it becomes even more important. But what do you see, and how do you see the international global tariffs on the country?
So with our recent EU deal, which is basically called the mother of all the deals, it is definitely a great economic handshake, and it do bring in a lot of economies of scale to us in all these sectors like manufacturing, IT, and mainly the textile. So we do see a lot of growth sector in the manufacturing and making it India and our consumption story.
So made in India would be then, and as a woman, do you feel we should get something more, a bias that remains? Lakshmi ji hai na hum log to.
Of course, Manogya, we are the better half of the nation, the entrepreneur sect that brings our nation right on the face of the world. And I have always been telling you and that capex is one thing, which our government should really focus on in all the budgets, and this time especially on digital capex. AI infra is the next big thing. It is the backbone of any growing economy. So I think AI infra is one thing which our finance minister should really look upon, creating more GCCs, data centers, giving SOPs to AI startups, giving them tax incentives so that they get a equal playing field. So that is my ask for the
But there's
budget.
a mega event happening in Delhi very soon, next month, where there will be AI representatives, people who are in that forum from across the world. But how do you see agriculture? That's the backbone of the country. And when you talk about taxes, how do you see that changing this time?
So if you look at agriculture, this, like you rightly said, there is a large population with a very small, contribution to GDP. So this is something that we need to look at in terms of how do we kind of reverse the trend. Manufacturing has had a lot of, impetus on that. We've looked at custom now, like you say, how do we look at customs duty? We have to also rationalize that to make us competitive on the world stage. We look at when we look at this kind of situation, we'll look at some kind of increase in duties to actually protect our home base and our strength, which is of course again agriculture, which we've done with the EU FTA treaty. We have shown that we will we will protect something which is so important to the nation. So we will have to look at some kind of schemes which will actually help increase the yields in agriculture, as well as make agriculture a little bit more glamorous, where people then come back and start considering agriculture as an area which they can build their future on.
So give me an idea on what do you feel, what should be the immediate effect on the consumer products this time?
Looking at again inflation, they have the government has actually looked at bringing it down, and they have
So very interesting from women here, and Padmaja, we'll get you more during the day on what people think, and especially the Lakshmi ji thinks for a Lakshmi ji presenting the budget this time.